This presentation on the 2020 Guidelines and Updates for ICD-10-CM was created by students at Cuyahoga Community College as part of a group project. This section will cover the chapter-specific guidelines for Chapter 18. Chapter 18. Signs, symptoms, and abnormal clinical and laboratory findings not elsewhere classified. These codes begin with the letter R. Symptom codes. These are codes that are used for reporting purposes when a definitive diagnosis has not been provided from the provider. A symptom code may also be used in conjunction with a definitive diagnosis code if the symptom is not routinely associated with that diagnosis. Codes for repeated falls. R29.6, repeated falls, is used for an encounter when the patient has recently fallen and the reason for that fall is being investigated. Code Z91.81, history of falling, is used when the patient has fallen in the past and is at risk for falls in the future. It may be appropriate for both of these codes to be assigned at the same time. Coma scale codes fall under category R40.2. These can be used in conjunction with a traumatic brain injury code or an acute cerebrovascular disease or sequela. They're primarily used for the trauma registry. The Coma scale code should be sequenced after the diagnosis code. You can assign code R40.24 for the Glasgow Coma scale, which is a total score, when only the total score is documented. Otherwise, assign codes for each of the individual scores. The NIH stroke scale, R29.7, can be used in conjunction with acute stroke codes from category I63 to identify the patient's neurological status and the severity of the stroke. Stroke scale codes should be sequenced after the acute stroke diagnosis. Thank you for listening. Please see the links in the description section for links to our other presentations.